Hello guys, I'm John Lloyd Molina from ICT12B and I'm here to show you a video presentation. Connecting a network cable on two same device and two different device. Connection and transfer of data is one of invaluable uses of a computer. A lot of technology has arisen from this dire need. Between computers, one effective method is via the use of Ethernet cables. The question that arises to that method are which cable should use and how do I do so. Choosing between straight or crossover cables. To know which cables will get the work done, one should first determine which devices they seek to connect. Are they devices of the same kind, two computers for example, or devices of different kind? Choosing between straight or crossover cables. When two like systems are sharing files, one outputs the data while the other receives it as input. Intentionally crosswiring in the crossover cable connects the transmit signals at once and to the receive signals at the other one. Choosing between straight crossover cables. This makes crossover cables the more ideal cable for Ethernet connection between similar systems like two computers. Materials that will be needed. Network cable, two laptop with LAN port, modem or router. Connecting a network cable on two same devices. Go to Control Panel, Network and Internet, Network and Sharing Center. Change adapter setting. 2. Click on Change Adapter Settings. This will reveal different connections. Select the appropriate connection for your LAN. Usually, but not necessarily, that connection will be called Ethernet and have the description network cable unplugged. Right-click on the connection and select Properties. The local area's connection properties window will appear. 3. Under the Network tab, select Internet Protocol version 4, then click on Properties. In the Properties window, set the IP address and subnet mask of the first computer. Repeat all the above steps for the second computers and set the IP address and subnet mask follows. Note, it is important to ensure that the last values of the IP address for both computers are different. The next step is to connect the crossover cable to the network ports of the two computers. Both ends of the network cable look the same, so it doesn't matter which end you use first. Right-click on this PC and choose Properties. Click on Change Settings. This reveals the window with the name of the work group. The value for the work group name should be the same for both PCs. By default, the work group name will be work group, but you can change it to any name you like. Right-click on the drive you want to share. Scroll the Give Access to option and click Advanced Sharing. Under the Sharing tab, click the Advanced Sharing button. This reveals the Advanced Sharing window. Check the Share This folder checkbox and click Apply and OK. At this stage, you will have successfully connected the two Windows computers to share your device between them. Specific further select everyone from the drop-down menu in the File Sharing window. Next, click Add and click Share. Go to the Network panel on computer B and you will see the name of whatever computer is part of the network. In this case, computer as admin HP. Double-click on it and all files shared will be displayed. In the case of copying files from computers B to computer A, perform the same step. but this time the steps previously performed on computer A are performed on computer B and vice versa, connecting a network cable to same devices. Connecting a network cable to different devices. Make sure your network is running. In order to connect to an internet network, the network's modem must be connected to an internet output, and your router must be connected to the modem. Both units must be turned on. Some modems include a built-in router. If you don't need the internet to be available to wireless items or user on your network, you don't need to use the router. You can connect your computer directly to the modem instead. Buy an Ethernet cable if you don't have one. Ethernet cables are used to connect network items to a modem or a connected router. You can find Ethernet cables in most stores which sell electronics, or you can look online in places like Amazon and Best Buy. Make sure the Ethernet cable you buy is long enough to stretch from your router or modem to your computer if you can't move your computer. Your Ethernet cable should not be longer than 100 meters. The 90 meters is commonly accepted as the maximum effective length. Find a free Ethernet port on your router or modem. Ethernet ports are square holes found in the back of your router and modem. The Ethernet port that you can use on router usually has Internet or Ethernet written above or next to it. Your router may have multiple ports available. Modems usually only have one Internet port, which is usually used to connect the router to the modem. If you're connecting your computer directly to the modem on a network that uses a separate router, unplug the router from the modem's Ethernet port before proceeding. Locate your computer's Internet port. Find the square Ethernet port on your computer. If your computer has an Ethernet port, it's probably one of the computer side or on the back of computer's tower. If your computer doesn't have an Ethernet port, you'll need to buy a USB to Ethernet adapter for your computer. Connect the computer to the router or modem. Plug one end of the Ethernet cable into a free port on your router or modem. Then plug the other end of the cable into your computer's Ethernet port. Ethernet cables ends are internet changeable, so it doesn't matter which end you plug into the computer or the router. If your PC doesn't have an Ethernet port, plug the USB end of the Ethernet adapter you bought into one of your computer's USB ports before connecting the computers to the router or modem. Wait for your computer to connect to the internet. Once your computer detects the Ethernet connection, it will it will connect to the networks. You should see a computer monitor shape icon appear on the right side of the taskbar where the Wi-Fi icon previously was. At this point, you can begin use the internet on your PC. Connecting a network cable to different devices. Connecting a network cable on two same device and two different devices.